it work? Are we live? It appears to be. So, had a lot of difficulty starting it off today. I tried messing around with OBS all kinds, and I naively thought that I could set up dual streaming to do anything. Didn't even want to use it today, but just going through the hassle apparently was not good. So as you can see, a brand new fresh account straight off of the boat, basically. Good. You're right, Sparky. Hey, look, the land. All right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe in retrospect, I should have gone through the tutorial before doing this. But, you know, a white grizzly bears is great. I have another one. Ye old summoning sickness. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. They don't have any blockers, so how could they? You know, I clicked on the button that said I played Magic a lot, but they decided to throw me into the basic tutorial anyway. Aw, it does nothing. All right. Math is for blockers. The animations are prettier than the first time that I booted up this game.
Admirable. Pity I have to crush you.
Oh no.
A big problem. Beast will destroy your creatures if you attack now.
Apparently this is a scripted loss.
But I will show you strength.
Sorry, Mr. Tutu, you're going under that bus.
Stand your ground. One of your creatures can block it.
So, I've been sort of playing Magic since about 2001. I've gone through bouts of standard and modern and played a bunch of Commander now that is the dominant format. Mostly Commander now.
Here a path to finish her.
I hope to be able to show off the decks that I have at some point. But the game is actually really quiet, though. Oh well. She didn't say anything.
Ooh. You've unlocked a new card. Yeah, good work back there.
Oh no. I have to go through the entire thing.
You've got to be prepared for anything. I know a guy on Ravnica that can teach you everything you need to know about tactics.
Ah, Sparky's gonna give me the rundown on what not to do in a fight. I'm sorry, Mirbo. Who I don't think is an actual card. My goodness. Who could have anticipated such a thing?
Yes, first blood.
You got it, buddy.
Don't worry, these things are basically harmless. Okay, maybe worry just a little bit.
They're just one once.
Second blood.
Send your man directly into my man. Absolute manception.
I've got more where that came from.
Buddy, I don't want to know where you're pulling these cards out of.
Creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
Alright, alright.
Everybody but me. Charge!
I feel like that's the flavor text of the card, actually. So we're gonna do a trade, and then...
Nobody kills my troops but me.
I do what I want! I love that animation.
Where's an army of expendable minions when you need one? Here it is.
Army in a can. Lay the land.
It's defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
Let's hold the
Never
line.
back. Never back down. Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren.
Is that a poop joke?
Time to bring the pain.
Oh no. Oh.
This is going to hurt.
The general knows when they're beat. So you should probably give up now.
Says the guy at 3 life. Apparently the game gives you enough so that if you... They're taking the training wheels off just enough for you to possibly mess up that block. And then you'd need to kill the thing with the thing.
You're a quick learner. So let's try a more challenging.
Fish! When I played Modern, I used to do Death and Taxes as my favorite deck.
His knowledge is
And
boundless.
it was...
Stay patient. Keep an open mind.
That deck folds
If it is
really
wisdom
easily
you
to
seek,
actual fair magic,
I will
like
teach
Merfolk
you.
here. But it does wonders against combo
Live
decks.
freely.
Pretty sure
Unfettered by
it's
earthly
unplayable at the
bonds.
moment because Modern is in a dire state.
Everything is connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
What if I just don't want to hear your voice right now?
That bird can fly over any blockers on the ground.
My god. It's all horsemanship.
Good. You pay attention.
Truly, auras are just
Obstacles may
kicker,
block your
but
path,
on a different
but do
card.
not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
Automatic best creature in the set. I can't break through his thing. I don't fly.
Battles ebb and flow.
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
is definitely a way they want you to play this.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
I am
Wow,
14, and this is deep.
sounds deep.
Deep as the kiddie pool. No more snappy one-liners?
Waves. Do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
Lessons are just so majestic.
I will have the largest kitty. Not a euphemism, by the way.
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean. The master is also an ocean.
Wait, what? That last one sounds a bit fishy.
Fishy! Ha! Because he's a fish.
The thing I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk.
It was fun while it lasted.
You're a phony. A big, fat phony. Get here. And I learned the value of
Anyone, including whoever
um
roughed you up in the first place.
hmm.
Watch her every move and be ready for anything.
Am I just fighting one of every color?
Oh, what pretty little thing has wandered into my web?
Get a taste
Go
of the
on,
rainbow.
attack.
Man, I might.
This is my favorite.
At any time that you have priority. But that's a good shortcut way to say it.
Let her get under your skin.
Your move.
Instant flash. It's all the same. Play your pathetic card. Wait, what happened to Sparky? How'd you talk from over there? You ventriloquist? Been holding back on me this entire time. One of the things I did since yesterday, I have been going back and started rewatching the other stream to figure out some stuff. So I have messed with my audio settings, and I have definitely realized how monotone that I was sounding before. And I don't know if that's just how I normally sound, or if I was just super nervous. Still am, by the way.
Careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that.
But I have issues with this.
Block first. Then it's time for some trickery of your own.
What was I saying? Yeah, so still kind of nervous. But I'll do better, I think is what I'm trying to say.
You've fallen right into my trap.
Get ready.
Ah, you control. Just accidentally blow out the entire thing.
I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy.
I believe you.
Looks like you've let your guard down.
How many of those things do you have? You're cheating.
Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Make some blockers!
Ugh, why won't you die?
Now you've got her.
You got her on the ropes, kid. Overkill.
I'll be in touch.
You got that stinky bog witch kind of thing going on, which is not my kink, but we'll stick a pin in that.
Nice job. That was some quick thinking.
All right, so now we just gotta fight a white planeswalker, right?
You looked within an inch of your life. Now you're unstoppable. Who were you fighting in the first place, anyway?
Nicole Bolas. After I annihilated you, I really didn't expect to see you again.
Uh-huh.
This is a terrible idea.
In the last Magic video game that I played, Bolas is the end game and came like just chocked with Moxen and all kinds of just cards that you didn't even have access to in the rest of the game. Like he truly was a legacy player beating up on some standard deck.
I'll deal with you, Planeswalker.
Go on.
Defeat me, and I'll let you go.
That's unreasonably charitable for you.
And you will serve me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it. Sometimes you need to make a tough decision.
Goodbye, Plains. I hardly knew ye.
Did he just throw away a dragon?
You look surprised. I do as I choose with what is mine, and it is all mine. Everything here exists or perishes at my
This game would not make much sense narratively before Arceus Dragonstorm, because spoilers for that, but Bolas was found and kind of released. So the if you'd come into the game before that, then like anytime after War of the Spark, it would not make sense at all.
Let nothing stand in the way of what I seek, not even death.
Hey, didn't you pitch a dragon earlier? Oh no!
Enough of this.
And he is a really good, deep, gravelly voice actor. In my own head, I sound closer to that than what I actually do.
It's at hand.
Things ain't going well for the old Altamir.
Just might be able to pull this off.
No.
But, soon there will be nothing left of you either.
Hey!
I was using that. All right.
Hold back so you can prepare for his attack.
I was about to run face first into it. Pretty sure that paused even more than in a regular game would pause just to show off the card that you played.
They've underestimated you.
Sure have, bud. This math ain't mathing.
Such impudence!
Reading the card would probably explain the card, but we're here for a good time, not a long time.
My power is beyond that of a god.
Yeah, we'll take 2 damage, you higher than a god. I was using that too.
Admit defeat.
No, you.
We've come this far, don't give up now.
Yeah, vigilance, right? Yeah. It's not lethal, but it sure is close. If he has a direct damage, then he might actually get through. So
Wearing thin. Let's finish it.
so we can trade that. We can do that, and we'll just
Is it?
really is good game design that they made it so that it's actually you could come back from such a misplay.
Ah, I'm impressed.
What a good guy, living up to his promise. He showed up with some draft chaff.
Before he tries messing with you.
He lost to some other guy also playing the worst deck in the draft. Hey, look, free stuff. All right. So we got this old Final Fantasy thing going on right now. Yeah, okay. Just gonna shove it. Oh, monstrous thing is banned. Okay, cool. That's a lot of pop-ups. This is gonna be intimidating to a new player. Keep going. Is that it? Holy mackerel. I didn't think it would give me the backlisting of everything. Yeah, all right. We're gonna be opening packs today, boys. Like, none of these cards are going to be playable in standard, but there are older formats. Wait, actually, this might be the entire standard thing, because standard's really long right now. These cards don't rotate for a couple of years. I have mixed feelings about alchemy. Most of them are negative, actually. I don't like being forced to play against alchemy cards, and that was a thing that definitely happened when they were first released. Whoa. All right. Anything free? Can you give me anything for free today? I have 2,000 gold pieces and nope. You could do pack. What? More? What did I miss? Nothing.
Welcome to my hump.
Okay. Do I recognize that tune? I do not. Let's see. Right. I actually I opened one of these guys in a different life. This card would go decently well in one of my real life decks. I have a commander deck, which is kind of the one that I've invested the most in for Megatron Tyrant. And so any kind of like high mana value decent artifact is good, especially colorless. It it's weird because he does do the flippy thing. Jump in tokens. Use them to the jump in event. Okay. Hey, that's a real card. I want to say that was it this one or the other one is one of the most popular commanders right now. What do they think Ureni is? Ah, alchemy. Got. I feel like people made a really big stink about this card when it was first spoiled. I do not think that it actually, well, not in Commander at least. It has not broken the format. Good old Zergo. What the heck was this? I don't. This is some kind of look back set. It's got, oh, foundations. That was it. I didn't recognize the icon. Time stop. No, this is foundations. What the heck? Okay. Dustborn is one of those sets that is really, really thematically different than a lot of other things. So when you combine the flavor of Dustborn with a lot of different sets, it gets a little bit wonky. Like an untimely malfunction in different plane where there's just no technology. I don't know. It's kind of like tragic slipping in Eldrazi. You just think of this 12-story beast annihilating the countryside, burninating all the peasants, and then he just flips on a banana peel. That's a real card. I have a horrible. Give me a heuristic study. Give them a heuristic study. Sorry. Oh, that's cute. I like game design like that, where they have different uses for the same mechanics. This is a Megatron card. That's just a good card. Maybe I could build a brawl deck out of all this nonsense. This one is a real magic card. That one is also a card, but this Roaming Throne is one of the just kookiest things in Commander. Aftermath as a set is really interesting to me personally, because if you find a legendary creature in Aftermath that's not the Nissa, which was the chase card out of the set, nobody's ever read that card before in their life. You could show up to any table and there's probably a 90% chance nobody has seen your commander before. So any of these that you want to bring out, people will be confused, to say the least. Toxic. Probably one of my favorite Praetors. That might actually end up being a deck. This whole set of rares is a deck. Speaking of toxic, none of these cards have to. Oh, there we go. That card's toxic. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I remember seeing somebody did a video on this guy. It was a weird deck. Ooh, Door to Nothingness. That is an absolute meme of a card. But we don't have any decks so far. So we got the most basic of basics. All right. So the challenge now becomes some kind of... This is going to annoy me. The other thing with arena sorting is that whenever you like go and do a search and then come back, it'll only show you the new cards first. I wave my magic hand and cure. Really? Sure. The power creep is real. I remember when that card used to be a sorcery. You paid 3 mana for 2 cards in blue and you liked it. Like is a strong word, but you know. You know. The most riveting of gameplay. This is going to be fun for the VOD watchers. Remember to watch this at 2 times speed. I didn't even notice that I got a Massacre Worm. So, what? I guess standard is just where we're going to go. We're just going to build out of absolute draft chaff and get destroyed by mono red in the rankings. Do you think the play is just to run a mono red shaped thing? We got everything from the starter sets. we could just run around and see if they'll match us with other new players or if they would actually throw a brand new account in against the Wolves. How are we feeling, chat? Yeah, me too. Go away. Oh god, they're all new. Oh, that is something. Huh? Yeah? We done? No. There are so many good arts. Oh, you can't even give me the good ones, though. See, I thought this was going to be like a fun adventure. We're going to just dive straight into things. But first, there was a tutorial that I didn't need. And then there was all this new. There's no like make the new ones go away button. Okay. Perfect. So, yeah, now that that's done, I think that we're just going to see mono green, mono red. None of these have been updated Final Fantasy, have I? No, these are... Does this count as a standard deck? This is alchemy. Oh no. Well, what standard decks have they
Whatever you
given
played
me?
last time will show up here. You can practice with me to start. Use the Find Match tab to try out a new format, or the Events tab to see both limited and constructed events. You'll find the color challenges under the Events tab.
All right, we're gonna take this. We're gonna do the very blindest of Simic decks. Okay, Taplands. Hey, listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having lands enter the battlefield tapped, as long as you're okay losing games over it. Awfully steady hand you got there, Laydog. Are you a real person? All right, here's the play. Loot into land into land. Now see, if I had an untapped land, even just a basic island, I would have been able to play this Mystic and have another body on the board. Okay, he's touching his cards. This is a real person. And I don't have another land. Never turned out creature opponent controls. One damage is not really worth it. Because loot has a real ability. If we can top deck a land, then we can start doing Tetiova things. Just getting the stats of these guys. Alright, my opponent is thinking real hard about this. Ah, yes, the second green mana would be pretty good for you. Alright, are you going to sack your Llanowar Elf? I believe that you'd want to do the Way Thespian, right? Oh, I thought he would actually attack with the Thespian, wait for the block, and then... Okay. So Tetiova. Holding priority. It's not going to cancel the effect, just so you know. There's no way to do that well, where he deals damage with the Thespian and then also sacrifices it for the rights, which that's drawing a card, right? Yeah. So he'll... Sure. He'll take the trade. I mean, he does have 5 cards in the hand, so drawing an extra one is the biggest deal. It's back. I don't even remember what that does. Create a food token. Okay, sure. You produce 1/1s. He produces 1/1s. We'll do that. We're gonna do landfall things today. Landfall is a very good mechanic. Enters, turn target creature bonus shows it. Yeah, sure. Not for this turn, but he now makes me not want to attack at all. Nothing even died. I believe that was a misplay. He probably should have swung in with the truffle snout first. Sure. Do I give him a food token? I mean, what's he gonna do? That is trample, right? Yeah. Well, I am definitely not blocking with loot or Tatiova. I think we just take the 4. Yeah, that's fine. He hasn't killed Tatiova yet, so we're at the same amount of life. And if he wants to spend 2 mana getting 3 life, that's on him. I don't think that he has any way to really take advantage of it. Get rewarded for taking game actions. Student, our creature, game for life. That's not bad. But we can spin the wheel. High roller. We're gonna have Anna. Do I want to throw away the Oath one? Because you'll just trade it with the Cackling Prowler. Or you should. Yeah, I know. I mean, my guy is better than his. I can make it bigger next turn. Yeah, okay. What do you like? Is this the top end of this deck? Is a 6-mana 4/4? Is that how loot's supposed to go? Sweet mother of mercy! Now that's a top end. All right. I think that realistically, it's one of those, you're just a 4/3, so we just trade it across. It doesn't even have a trample. Combat damage during your turn. Okay, so that is actually yeah, we'll just didn't draw a land, drew that. So let's you. Or we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is enough to hold up that. And then next turn, we get the Spectral Sailor to trigger that if we need to. He probably doesn't have a board wipe, right? Like, they wouldn't put a board wipe in a Golgari deck with just commons and uncommons. Come on. Yeah, right. There is something to this kind of kitchen table-y. Everybody's on relatively the same level. Not drawing a land, huh? There it is. Hey. That's a card. Now, do I tack into any of this? Yes. Yes, I do. Game's gotta end eventually. I do have such a busted card. Why would they ever put this in just a basic deck? Does everybody have some broken uncommon legendary? I can't even think of another one on the same. Hello, what do you do? Oh, cute. Yeah, okay. Not a creature. I probably would have thrown away the Latimer Elves to the rights and tried to draw something good. Because he's got the Great Worm, which I can just chump, because it doesn't have trample. It does have trample. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could take it all. And there's not really a lot that would go wrong, because everything here but Tatyov is expendable. And even then, like, we're still doing fine pressuring him. I don't want his thing getting bigger, and he's got a lot. Yeah. Math 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Trigger. This haunting violin melody. It's really got no swing to it. I like something a little bit more upbeat that you can dance to. I don't dance, by the way. Far too white for that. Okay, gain a life. Oh, you gain 4 life. Get destroyed, nerd. Let's increase the clock. Does he have it? Does he have the terror analog? All right. Now, does he have the instant speed removal? He does not. Draw a card or do it to the cal. This gets me a 3/3. Even had one solid misplay. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Maybe he was trying to play that during my combat. Things are not looking up for our harrowing protagonist. Alright, Clay Dog. I don't want to be that guy, but like... I also don't want to be blocked. Block the 4/4, block a 3/3. Math is for blockers. Oh, well, that would have been nicer a little bit earlier on in the game. Like when I had a Tatyova. Didn't even check. what the quest was. All right, all right. Let us continue to learn from this land. I'm sure that I'll get raffle stopped by the next guy. They're gonna put me up higher in queue. I now have 100% victory in this game. I should have been keeping track on this on the companion app. I truly was fighting the only other person playing a basic deck at the time. Eventually, I'm going to hit an expanded queue, I'm going to get put into regular standard, and I'm going to get destroyed by mono red. Unless it's something, it could be something like if you lose the game, you stay in the beginner queue. If you win the game, then you get booted into the higher bracket. Well, maybe I was very lucky with that first one, finding somebody else to fight against real quick. Actually, that's a helpful tip. Huh. I actually didn't know that. You can press QQ, which back in my day, when I was a small child, was it looked like somebody crying. So before we had this TT underscore TT as a crying face, you would tell people to QQ over it. That was probably when Vanilla Warcraft was big, so... And I'm not talking about the resurgence that happened when they created fan servers. No, I mean when World of Warcraft was in vanilla. I don't want to click off of stuff to mess with my docs because, you know, but I'm gonna. Okay, I don't think they're gonna find anybody for me to fight. Clearly, my last opponent uninstalled. And now, okay, if it gets to 5 minutes, then I will, I guess, start to throw together a deck out of what I have. I have 2,000 gold, so I could buy some Final Fantasy packs, see what there is. Could throw together the jankiest of standard brawl decks and see if I could get anything going with that. I do have the Taiwa Keen. I know what she does, and that is a real threat of a card. Um, hmm. I know I had that one Esper but he he requires cheap artifacts, which is not something that you're going to have in quality at this point of the collecting. Uh, There was, I think, Essica and someone. Okay. Oh no. I'm trapped. This has become a difficult situation. Let me out. Let me out. There's nobody for me. Well, since we are having issues with Arena earlier, I think that it might be a client thing. I don't want to reboot the game, but I don't think we're going to find anybody. Yeah, well. Hopefully the scene reconnects on OBS. Hey, it did. Exciting. Okay, so let's craft a deck. We will see what we have as far as legends. Do standard brawl, show me commanders. Equipment. I don't know if we have an equipment. We're going to probably want to do multicolored. The more colors, the better. Rennie, no, because that's just ramp. Enters for each opponent, tap up to one target, non-land permanent controls, put X stun counters on them, gain X life, none of the non-basic lands you control. Okay, not the worst. Then again, Aurelia is a fun card. Inga and Essica, yes. We could just do Inga, Essica, all creatures. Oops, all creatures. Ovika and just hold all the counter spells in the world and just annoy the heck out of people is also an option. Ruby. Do we have... Oh. So if I pick Ruby as the commander, where'd you go? Okay. Interface Doko. So if I have lands... I'm not looking for legends anymore. So we're looking at the right colors. How many cards do we have that'll search up land? I have an idea. What if we just start our curve at 4? We have a number. Oh. And then we have a couple of these. I read about this deck. You start the curve at 4, and then every single thing that you do is you just get one of these things out, and then you just start windmill slamming threats, essentially. Show me craftable. I don't think we have any fetches, so that's probably not correct. Between Dragonstorm. No. 2 basic lands. 2 basic lands or towns. Okay. This idea was stolen entirely from the internet. Because I believe the original commander was Radha. So if we were to search for rares and mythics, not a lot. Not a lot. But something. This top end sucks. We're running... Okay, so we don't have to get too much further into it. Any good X spells that I'm happen to nab? No. Okay, so the fetches, yeah, sure, why not? Don't want tapped lands necessarily, but we do want things that will do something else. Just a creature type that's not really... So we don't have a lot of humans as a rule. Okay. So now let's get some techie things, right? So we're going to need some damage. That looks like a real card. Can I search for X? Is there an X spell that I can pump stuff into? Not seeing it. Oh, where were these? X is creature's power. That could be good. X counters. That could also do a little snowbally. That's what we gotta do. Show me the most draftable bombs. Oh, Nis is a real card. Itali's good. Vaultborn's good. Zarapel's good. Ugin's amazing. How many mythics? We have 4 mythics. Okay. What do we want to waste 4 mythics on? We'll waste them on... Craterhoof is a real magic card. So is Portal. Vaultborn. And... I don't know. Ugin's good. Don't get me wrong. He does things. 9. Yeah, he kind of fits the game plan. He doesn't kill anybody, though. Nissa, though. We got some rares that we can do, too. Oh, Itali's rare. Do we want Nissa or Ugin? That didn't help me at all. We'll take the Ugin. Of course, somehow I managed to only be looking at stuff. You know what? It's fine. So we're looking at rares now. What do we have for rares? Yes, Atali. We got Dracoseth could do some stuff. Colossification, probably bad. Hit the motherload. Because what we're doing is just being over the top. So just casting something like that. Thunder's Debut, probably. That could be top end bound. What's our curve looking like? We top out at 9. But this just gets 2 things. And I'm a boss monster. That's bad to flip into off the motherload now. Dracoseth is fine. Brass's Bounty. I think we want card draw. Maybe not top end card draw. Oh, I didn't even think about there possibly being dragons in the set that could draw cards. Don't have a lot of dinosaurs. There's like Itali. Seven rares. Kogla and Yadero? That's removal. Something that we don't actually have a lot of. We'll get into that next, but definitely drawing cards and play. Oh, that would have been good. Drawing cards and playing lands. Just the Might Stone and Weak Stone. Sure. You do wheelie things? My devotion to red is not awful. It's at least 2 and empty. It's a 9/9 that fights things. It's a mythic. I should not be looking at mythics. Land types, it doesn't help me. I guess this dragon's fine. Discard draw 2. Oh man. Raging Dragonstorm, actually. That is fine. Because we're gonna spin into something good. What is the name of the mechanic anyway? It's Discover, right? Yeah. What are the Discover cards? We're doing Cascade Light. Company Carnosaur, yeah. A little bit of recursion is fine. Let's destroy. Okay, we have too many filters on. So we want... No, we're not an equipment deck. But we're going to be attacking a lot. That's not the worst idea in the world. We'll come back to that. It is not unconditional. It is one of the most timed removal pieces I've ever seen in my life. Didn't want destroy though. 4 damage or destroy an artifact. Timely malfunction, sure. Ooh, actually, Brotherhood's End is going to be good because we don't have flame sweep type of stuff. Small creatures overwhelming us might actually be an issue. Anzrag's Rampage, yeah, because that's what we're looking for. So destroy all artifacts and then get free things. Yeah, we'll take that. So destroy target opponent. Yeah, we're good. Anchor Bloom, perhaps. Fade from history almost seems good enough. Rex Sage, probably. Meteor Golem is more on theme for what we want to do. So if we get to 2, it's 4, and then 5, 6. It's a little bit off curve. This will deal with things. Oh, because the deck doesn't have a lot of low mana things, so we might be able to just blast people's stuff out of the way. All right. I see the vision.
Doing some exploring? This is a great place for it. Alchemy. You'll have a brawl.
I hate you,
You'll have
Sparky.
a brawl.
Don't say that.
But first, you'll need to build a deck with a commander.
Okay. All right, and now we get matched against somebody who's actually playing a real deck. There's no green in this hand. There's no ramp in this hand. Sure. Goodbye, Portal to Phyrexia. I hardly knew ye. Oh, it feels so good. Never didn't have it. Yeah, fucking get in there. Take one. Cool. I just need her to survive one turn. What's her other ability anyway? Fair. Each. I'm not a monster. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 6. So we could just let's just slam this. Get in there. Oh well. Noted. Anzrag's Rampage, good in theory, probably not gonna stay. No. Let's see. So we do the sad robot, then we have 2 left over, which gives us nothing. Well, we could hold up on timely malfunction. Yeah, let's just take the game action. And then I don't have an additional land, so we're just going to pass on through. Hopefully he tries to do something. We can redirect it. Is this guy playing only Final Fantasy? Combat damage to the player, exile it, return to the transformed. Okay. I will now draw my card, please. You're a treasure, my dude. Do we continue to ramp? Because then we could get something like the portal. Or do we Dragon Storm and hopefully hit something good? That's 5, leaving with 2. That's nothing. I'm gonna ramp. I don't want to be that greedy. Pass it on through. We'll just throw away our commander. It's fine. Well, that untimely malfunction is really not pulling its weight. I wish it was a braid or something. Okay. This guy has been dead weight in my hand. All right. So, I think now's the time, and we pray. Apparently, I declined to do something. Thought about conceding, but we'll just give it to him. That, because that I could at least reanimate with the portal if I draw land. This is just a precon. I think I'm dying to a precon. Silly me. I think the Might Stone and Weak Stone should have come down and taken out Sephiroth. All right. So I think I'd still die even with the portal because of the Wyvern. Yeah. You got it. Whatever Jack was doing there, doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm a little salty from not reading the prompt at the bottom of the screen. I said I've been playing for a long time, not that I'm actually very good at this game. We got that. We got that. That's a keepable hand. And we're going first. Oh, it feels good. Take a damage. Suck it, fiend. Two for us, please. You have vigilance or something? No? No attacks. No thanks. I'll just take the one. Yeah, that'll do it. So this is gonna fight that. 3 life, expand sphere. I think we could all the best thing to do. Eat his thing? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna get my stuff counterspelled. Oh. No. He doesn't want to bounce it. That's unfortunate as well. Interesting. What are the other modes of that? Fair. Very fair. Yes, I don't have any landfall stuff, so this just getting me that old, probably a forest. I think we'll just go high with the Kogla. It's a forest cycling. No, we actually want to play that. He doesn't have trample. I did not choose that mode. Okay. Sure. I think he just wants a body. That's a move of desperation. We'll give it to this guy. Big face. I've considered sending them at the invasion, but that is significantly more damage than I would ever want to actually throw into that just to get a 4/4. The double block, eh? So we want to take out the aquatic because he actually has an ability that could be relevant. That having trample might be relevant. We got him on the ropes. This portal is going to be very effective. Very effective indeed. Draw 3 cards? Probably. If he draws 3 cards... Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what was in his hand. What's he gonna... Oh my god. He had it. Who runs and tries this fall? The off chance. Are you... He's not gifting it. Okay. Well... I think we just, like, windmill slam the portal. You lose your junk, and then I... Helena and Elena are doing work. Really, really, really wants to be recasting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Portal of Phyrexia actually come back to me ever in my life. I mean... No cards in hand. You got it, bud. Math is for blockers. That is statistically the best thing you can do. All right, you got it. We've got him at 2. Can he do busted, broken loot things? Nope. But he died with loot on the battlefield, and that I can respect. So close. Okay, so one more game, and we'll get that. I don't think we're gonna... If we get the creatures, we should be able to earn the pack. We'll have one more pack. It'll be 8 o'clock. And it will have been a fine... whatever this was. This was awful, as far as streams go. Like, I had so much problems getting OBS to actually start. What I tried to do is I was trying to get it so that I could run on both Twitch and YouTube. I had the YouTube set up and everything would have been fine, in theory. And then I could have, what I tried to do is install, I tried to get it to run so that I could have the alerts for both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Unfortunately, the way that OBS works, it doesn't want you to have both, if that makes sense. So you have to log into one or the other. And if you try and log into both, it'll just swap to the other one. So I was trying to get it to do it, wasn't happening. What I eventually ended up doing is installing Streamlabs in addition to Stream Elements. And then when I tried to start the stream today, first off, Arena was not showing up. Second off, the Streamlabs wanted me to log in. So I tried to start the stream 5 minutes early and then get everything set up behind the scenes. Absolutely was not having it. You might have artifacts. But he probably doesn't. Well, let's just pitch this. Boom it away. And then we'll... I can do that at instant speed. Anyway, it was a nightmare. And then I had to go through the entire tutorial. Really? Not gonna shock my guy or nothing. Okay. That'll set me up for more of that. Oh, okay. Well, that's just fine. Super fine. We'll do Quilled Greatworm or something. He doesn't have anything. I mean, he's got something. He's got the sticks there. It could be anything. It's probably nothing. He's tribal something, or the main thing that he has. Dragons. He's this motherfucker playing dragons. I have a dragon too.
That's so discord.
Okay, draw a card. Play land for the turn. All right, let's see what your dragons do. What them dragon do? If nothing else, Ansarag's Rampage next turn. We'll be able to take out the Roaming Throne. Hopefully he plays another artifact that does nothing. On the other hand, he might have literally nothing and be... Okay, here we go. Straight at the Ugin? Straight at the Ugin. Both at the Ugin. Okay, that's fine. All right. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Potentially 11. We're one short of doing Drakoseth and Ensrag. So let's start. Oh, but we need double green. Okay, got nothing. So we will Vorin collects. That gives me 2 forests, and then land for turn. And then I will not attack. So what it was, okay. Yeah, that's fair. More's the pity. This Ugin has gained us virtual 6 life this game because it actually gained me 3 life, and then it's about to take another 4 damage at 1 loyalty. That's actually gave me a lot of life. Holy. And have eaten 12 attack and then the +3 life. Mathematically, there was no way for him to really live. Oh, I didn't even realize I have reach. Oh, that's perfect. Flawless, no notes. I'm the best. Clearly, I have somebody hitchhiking in my brain, controlling me and getting me to do the correct play. I'm just kidding. Okay, he's thinking real hard about this. Because, yeah, if he doesn't have it, then this Ugin's going to run away with the game. Ooh, he doesn't have it. Oh my gosh. Think we... Let's start with this. No. We'll take out the Devastator. Fight the thing. And then Elena. Vorinclex gets bigger, which is kind of important. It's the same thing as Ruby. It's the same damage as Ruby would deal with the ability, but it's permanent. You got a shock? Oh, he's got it. No vigilance, no Sag. But we've got him on a timer. Oh, and Elena also has reach, so he can't get me with another Devastator that easily. You'd have to spend his whole turn pouring into it. But you got, opponent. He has a dragon. Oh, that's an unfortunate time to draw a Trumpeting Carnosaur. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. The math is mathing. Right. Get that. We got a pack. What could it be? It's gonna be the Cloud from this set. Or Mools. You know, sometimes you just, okay. Ooh, that one felt so good. Let's get some more packs. We need more of that Final Fantasy, honestly. We're 50 gold short. So as I understand it, the Mythic pack has less cards in it, but there are more of the rare ones closer to Collector's pack. So it shouldn't you don't really need these until you've got like you've got the rest of the non-mythic set, I think, is the wisdom of that. There's no way to just get 50 gold, right? Ooh. There's a daily win quest. All right. You talked me into it. I got one more game in me. Wandering Minstrel. Okay. This is actually a card that I was considering building as a CDH deck. All right, let's see what we got. We need to win this one, though, hopefully. Playing against Valgavoth. Okay. This is a keepable hand. We start off Forest into Ruby turn 2, and Trudging Dragonstorm turn 3, and then off to the races. Valgavoth? Oh, it's a 9/9. I can't just write it. And the Terramorphic Expanse. I want the additional land, actually. It is a little bit better to have the land in this case because I've got extra lands in my hand and we got a Vorinclex coming up. So we're never going to miss anything. Ooh, that's ugly. So... pile of lands. I believe we're going to be doing, let's see, 4, so we'll have 3 left. Ruby is what we have, so we will... Holy smokes. You're getting beat down. So we will take out his Nighthawk. That's fine, it happens. Throw down Ruby. No attacks. I'm really playing fast for not having any clue where this game is going. Can't reanimate her. Truly, there are only a certain number of cards in this deck. I don't want to miss my land drop. And then we'll have 2, which gives me nothing. We'll have 3, which still gives me nothing. You got it, bud. It's a death trigger. And you can just replay it. But it's 1 life transferred and a +1 counter versus 2 life. I'm a little bit low. You're just gonna gain the life. Okay. Okay, buddy. So that would be 4 damage is not enough. Oh, that might have been the misplay. We'll keep up 2 damage in case we need it. It's not attack. He thought better of it immediately. Portal good. That means that Ansrang is not the play. Oh, these two. This guy. We'll put it on. Do we attack is the question. Send in Vornclex to die. No. It's next turn. Next turn we can activate Vornclex. Yes. I think we're dead. Interesting choice. I see. Yeah, so I just die here. And then I lose 6 life. Let's see, because that's his life. Okay. Yeah. Make him double block if he needs to. If he wants the ruby gone. That's not bad. We still die. To just anything. Yeah. Unfortunate. Could we have played that differently? Probably. One more game, one more game. The stream started late. We got 2 lands. We got no ramp into it, though. So this is a bad hand. This is also a bad hand. This is a good hand. It's actually, it doesn't go anywhere, but, you know. Go places do things? No. I'm not sure why I did that. I'm just a goon. We're going to pretend like I didn't have the forest. And I've just top decked 2 forests in a row. So we'll get 2 mountains to make up for the fact that I have 2 forests in hand. We get a Vaultborn Tyrant next turn, which is good. All right. Does he not have anything to do? That's what happened. All right. We're doing great. Perfect. Whatever he needed to draw, he did not draw it. And we will get this pack. We will open this pack. Not the Cactar. Is this one of those weird chaos cards? Sure. Actually. Right. So Anzog's Rampage has underperformed. And we'll just do that. Perfect. You have a town, so that will replace 1 mountain. One mountain. And any other changes that I want to make right now? Bulk up is cute. That's not really what we want to be doing if we're discovering, though. Counters would be better. What about Itali's favor? Yeah. Discovers 3. What do we got for 3? So it would literally spin into Brotherhood's End or Untimely or Braid of Thunder Magic. That is terrible. I think that Untimely is also not doing good stuff. Hmm. Anything? Sure. We'll suplex somebody's train. Alrighty. So this has been going on for 2 hours now. So that will be it for today. Thank you for watching the VOD, as I don't believe anybody showed up for the live, which is fine. Second stream. We'll just have to get better. I'll have to tell friends and family soon to start watching my stuff. Just to get numbers in there. But yeah, other than that, I will probably, let's see, do I want to play this again? Do I want to play Hollow Cure again? We might find something else to do. Another game, just to get a variety on. And then see if anything hits. So yeah. Until next time. I need an outro. Bye.